rise for the pledge to the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Moving on. Approval of the agenda. Does anyone have anything they'd like to add or alter on the agenda?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda.
Support.
Moved and supported to approve the agenda as submitted. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carried. The next item is approval of the minutes from Tuesday, October 13th.
Make a motion that the minutes be approved as presented.
Support.
Moved and supported to approve the minutes as presented for the October 13th, 2015 regular board meeting. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. The next item is the financial report.
We began the month with $146,113.18. We took in receipts of $8,067.57, and we made disbursements in the amount of $37,359.40, leaving us with an ending balance in the general fund of $116,821.35.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the financial report as submitted.
Support.
Moved and supported to approve the financial report as submitted. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. Correspondence, item A, St. Clair County Road Commission. We received this at the township where every year they ask you if you would like to host a summer meeting. Please let them know. We did 2 years ago, I think. Since we might have the hall torn up for construction next year, I think we should just pass on it this year.
I agree.
I agree.
Plus, it's kind of bad there too. We always have planning commission too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes it hard. Okay, moving on. Old business, item A. The BSNA website link is up.
Yep,
So, you want to explain that, Patty?
sure. They can go to our website and I'll go under links and go to Casco, Texas and assessing. People that need an assessing card or stuff can go in there, make an account, they pay $2 and they can print it off at their office. If you're a resident, you can go in there, make an account, and you can look at your own stuff that you want to look at, and you get it for free, but you have to make an account. So, cuts down on some of our calls to the treasurer and assessor.
Okay, I'm sorry, you could go in, let's say if you want your own tax records or that, you could, we have to make an account and.
And then you can look at it and print it out.
Okay.
It has like all your back taxes, so many years back, how much you paid,
Is that for any records or just your own or?
just your own. You
Just
can
for
only
free.
access, that's for free. If
Okay.
you want to pay, you can get somebody else's.
I see.
But you can't just your own is free.
Okay,
Yeah, and it has a lot, you know, what's on the property, you know, how big the buildings are,
Sure.
everything that some of the real estates, banks, and
Hmm.
people need, insurance companies.
Yeah, you get your land values and
The
your
land
house values
right.
and the dates of the buildings on the property and things like that. That's from assessing.
Right,
okay.
so, that's a really, and by the way, our website is amazing. It really is.
Got to go on that. I haven't been on in a while, so I'll have to go there.
It's-
Tonight.
It's great.
And it is really good. It's very formidable. It's very professional looking. It
There's
really
a lot of
makes,
stuff on there.
Yeah,
It's
there is.
very complete.
very complete. I'm really happy that we went with who we went with.
Okay. So, I think that's gonna work out good with
Yes,
BSNA.
it really is.
And if it doesn't, we have the option, you can always get out, because it's free at this
Right,
time.
right.
Anticipate it remaining free, but if we get dissatisfied for whatever reason, we can always get out. Moving on. Old business, item B, the architect's report. In your packet was a copy of the last thing that was sent to us. He anticipates, we discussed a little bit, to have the drawings done in a couple of weeks, which will show how it will be built, like a site plan drawing, basically.
Yeah.
And so hopefully in December we can move ahead.
I thought we were gonna get double hung on these just to match these windows.
No, we don't want to riot, but no, they're probably gonna be casement windows. That seems to be the thing.
Why is that?
That's what everybody wants,
That's what we want in the office.
so. What can I tell you? I don't know if there's that much difference cost-wise, but
I think for
preference-wise.
aesthetics.
Well,
No,
I don't know.
Just like when we do the addition, we put the new siding, I like to see this old one have siding put on it.
Well, actually, the two sides on this one are gonna have the same pattern as what's on the new one.
I'm.
Well, what I would anticipate, or what I would recommend, let's get the new stuff done, get all the bills, get everything moved, and then try, if you wanna save some money, there may be a possibility you could look at down the road, restoring the old part.
Why don't we look at,
You can't do everything at once till you see what the costs are.
but why don't we get the cost of doing it right at the time, and if we do it separate?
But you're taking siding off and putting new one on that looks exactly the same.
It's,
So I don't know what the rush is. It's a
Well.
double 4 lap.
well, because it's
Aluminum
gonna look 4 times better if we have all new.
Old never matches.
Well, that's why we want new.
Well, we'll cross that when we get to it.
Okay,
Okay.
if we have some extra money, I'd like to do this redone, because this siding was probably put on back in the 70s.
76.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
that's
that
when
was
they,
the first, I don't think that was the first siding.
you know,
No, because if you look at the end, it's a straight 8-inch siding.
all right.
And the sides are the double 4.
Okay.
So I don't believe that's the first siding. And that was done in the 70s on here, the first one. When this one was, I'd have to go back through all the ones.
I can remember when this had the gray shingles on the side.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got a picture down there with it.
Remember that.
Okay. Anything else on that?
Yeah, how come the treasurer's office don't have a cathedral ceiling?
I know, really. What were they thinking?
Oh, just,
Okay.
no, just,
They do have a patio off to the side, I'm told.
okay.
No.
Oh, I'm just
Be
kidding.
that as it may.
Right.
We know the supervisor had the cathedral ceiling, because that's where the seat of power is.
Well, it's the front office. I have no desire to have a
I'm
cathedral ceiling.
just
Believe
playing
me.
with you.
Okay, is that it for that? Okay, we'll move on. New business, item A, as I kind of put in the update, part of the renovation will require a couple variances for setbacks. The one side will probably only be about 2 or 3 feet, and the other side about 13 feet. But we need to start the process because I'd like to coordinate it with the January meeting of the ZBA to save us some money. We could have done this in December, but you're looking at like at least better than 3 weeks. By the time you get it in the paper, 15 days and everything else. So if we're gonna do it anyway, we might as well get approval from the board tonight, and we'll work on it in a timely manner.
Do you need a motion on this?
I would think.
Okay,
Go ahead.
all right, then I make a motion that we go ahead with applying for a variance for the 13 feet and.
Well, for the 2 variances
Variances,
required
right.
for the addition.
For the addition.
Is
Okay,
it
there is-
support?
Right.
Support, yeah.
Yeah, count.
Okay, moved in support, to authorize the board to move ahead with the ZBA applications necessary for the appropriate variances for the new addition. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote. Did I tell you this was gonna be a roll call?
No, you did not.
Okay, we don't need a roll call. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstaining, motion carries. Next item on the agenda is payment of the bills.
I'd like to make a motion to pay the township bills.
I'll support that.
Moved and supported to pay the bills. Is there any discussion? If not, we'll have a roll call vote, please.
Okay, Dan,
Yes.
Joe,
Yes.
Patty, yes. Bill,
Aye.
and Colin.
Yes.
Okay, moving on. Unless the cameraman has some comments. Uh, It is citizens' comments, so if anybody wants to say anything, you're all citizens.
What's the delay with the contract with Richmond?
You know, well, when it got to July, they were moving to their new offices, and they didn't get that done until September. And then
So there is an underlying,
well, they had an excuse, but they should have had it done in April. So I thought, well, why should I call him every month when he's ready? They know they're not getting paid till we get it done.
but there's no substantive problem there, it's just
Not that I'm aware of.
they're just slow.
Well, I wanted to address the contract in a couple areas, but, and I mentioned them to Mr. Moore, and he said, he has no problem discussing them, but he wanted to have a meeting with all the participants. And I said, that's fine with me, but we never had a meeting yet. So, we'll see.
Yeah. Is there any reason we should apply for a LED streetlight grant?
Well, we don't have streetlights.
Well, we do.
We rent,
Well,
we got,
you mean they don't, the ones at the intersections don't count as streetlights?
we pay Edison for that.
I see.
So we're paying them, if they convert, they convert, if they don't. We have one out
But
here.
it's not, in other words, it's not us that would be
Yeah,
doing
we
it.
don't
Okay.
change the bulbs.
Even the ones like an 8 air, two of them.
No,
Pay
that's
Edison.
all their stuff.
They're all through Edison.
And the one out here, we got a brand new LED one sitting right here on the stage. So that's gonna be put in soon, I hope.
Fantastic.
And I talked today to a bunch of people about the very thing, is there any rebates or grant money for LED interior lighting? They're getting back to me. I talked to the guy from Port York.
Uh-huh.
He's supposed to call me tomorrow, so maybe Thursday, we can take a ride up and look what they have.
Time is the element. I have a doctor's appointment, but I'd
Okay.
go if it's in the,
Well, we could,
If I could do
if it's
something.
gonna rain, we can go Friday, we can go Monday if you want.
give me a call.
And he's supposed to be, cause we went on the DTE website and we couldn't find what we were looking for. He said that it's on the website and he's gonna give me the name and phone number. So he thought there might be something with rebates in regards to that. They're also, what they make now is they call it what they do is they take the guts out of these
Mhm.
and they just put a strip of LED lights in there. So it's much
I've
more.
never, I don't know what that would look like.
Well,
But, I mean,
it still has a
honestly,
glass, you still have the glass, I
Yeah.
assume. And that seems, but I haven't gotten the price in. But everybody says it's good, but in the offices, if we're tearing the ceiling down, you're not gonna use the old fixtures for that.
No, we're not.
So what I'm trying to determine is, number one, can we get some money from somebody as a rebate or a grant? And number two, what's the efficiency and cost factor between a canister type that's recessed and a type that hangs down like a fluorescent?
And is the color temperature similar to what you have, or is it, is it cool white, or
That's
is
what
it
I'm thinking, I don't know.
warm?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's
there's
that's
different
an
ones
issue with the
that
LEDs.
reveal-
You wanna make sure that you guys are comfortable with, with what you're getting, and that the light quality of the light
How much
isn't
are we-
isn't radically
I
different.
guess we'll have to
than
go
the
somewhere and
other
look at
light,
stuff.
yeah.
Bill,
That's what I do.
the heating system,
Mhm.
do we have to upgrade that for the addition?
Well, I anticipate the old part will stay and the new part will all be hot air, central air.
Okay,
So I'm also looking into that, is there any rebate type grant
sure.
type available?
Right,
So, but it's hard to get that information,
right.
so
You're gonna put central air there, or just?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's the plan.
yeah.
Will we be hiring, is there any need to hire a landscaper to do it? Is ZBA gonna tell us that we need to do a proper landscaping around this?
I guess we'll see what the
I'm
planning
just
commission says.
noticing, because there appears to be, if this is green space here, there appears to be an area for a courtyard garden here.
Colleen will just hire you.
Right off my right off, and of course,
Do-
there's no windows on that side.
When the power goes out here, does it negatively affect the hall in any ways?
Yeah, everybody, they run out the door
Yeah,
like
everybody
school's
goes
out, you
home.
better get out of the way when the power goes out.
but yeah, it just, it browns out our, you know, our
Does bleeding-
computers.
stuff.
Okay, well, the reason why I asked sometimes, they're starting to become popular.
All those generators.
Yeah,
Generators.
when-
I looked into that last year, I called Homeland Security,
Transfer switches and so
Yeah.
on.
and they said if you had police and fire operating on your hall, you could do it.
Yeah.
Since we don't, even though we're supposed to be the collection center, no
Yeah.
money for that.
Yeah.
Then
If
I
you guys
talked,
have- I'm sorry.
then I talked to a neighboring township that had one, and I don't know, it was last winter when it was so cold, the lights went out and the damn thing wouldn't start, it was too cold. So they were very unhappy with it.
We do have a generator.
We have one in the shed.
Yeah, and we
So-
could have tons of
All right,
generators here
no,
in
just so
an hour.
you're
if
talking,
everybody
when you're
has
talking about
one.
grants
Yeah.
or that, and
Yeah.
if you're,
Keltos,
and if the
Rusty,
public
they all have.
information could be lost, maybe that'd be something to look at.
Right.
If it's not an
Yeah.
issue, then it's not worried
No,
about.
we shut the
No, and we got
computers
our
down.
backup,
Yeah.
Mr. Baumgartner's got a big one that runs the whole thing.
It, you know,
Yeah.
nuts and bolts, if it's super cold, it's heat, and if it's wet out, it's the sump pump.
Now, where are you guys going possibly Thursday or Friday? Up at Edison?
Marshall Campbell Lighting
Okay.
in Fort River.
Okay. Give me a call, because I'll be off Thursday or Friday,
Monday
Okay.
would probably work best for me, I just.
When?
Monday.
maybe. Okay,
If
well, I'll
you
be
can.
at work, don't worry about it.
Oh.
Call me at least.
Friday, I gotta go downtown.
Okay.
Okay. So I just got a hold of the guy today, and,
But if, you know, if you
well,
can
but
make
you
it
had building management experience, so I
Yeah,
thought maybe you
yeah.
wanted to go along.
Yeah, no, it'd be better.
Becoming
for him.
dated, but it's true.
Yeah.
Same principle,
Yeah.
different time.
Right.
Okay.
So we're kind of working along. Should be a lot of stuff involved next month. I've talked to Roland, and we may have to look at some kind of an hourly rate and have Roland oversee the project. Somebody's got to do it. He has the experience and the
Sure.
knowledge. So we're gonna be talking about that as soon as he gets caught up on his house.
Now, do we have to call an inspector from another township?
Yep, he can't inspect it anyway, so he's
Yeah.
not involved. We could hire him, he's an employee already. And,
We already got someone that can do it, right?
what?
Dave?
Inspection.
Yeah.
Yeah, inspection.
We
We got
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dave,
because Roland's building the house and Dave's inspecting his, because Roland
Correct.
can't
Yeah,
inspect.
so that's not a problem.
So, we'll be looking at that too, because we have to go out for bids. Now, we had a resolution passed in '94 that said anything over 20,000, you have to have sealed bids, which nobody really wanted. But at the end of that resolution, it says if they change the law, you don't have to, and they have changed the law. So we have the option of whether to go with sealed bids or just regular bids. So, we're working on some things.
I'm sorry, what's the difference between a sealed bid and a regular bid?
They just send in the regular bid.
It's
Or a
in a-
sealed bid, they bring it in, you stamp the time, the day, give them a receipt with that on it. And you're gonna open it at a certain day, at a certain time,
Okay.
and they can be there. Or in a regular bid, they just submit them and you can open them then or at a later time if you
Yeah,
want.
that's all.
So,
Not a biggie.
We get closer, we should do some sort of groundbreaking ceremony.
Yeah, Anchor
Well,
Bay
yeah.
did it when they put that new school over there. We all went to that with our hard hats, didn't we?
No, just you and I went to the.
Oh, well, I remember you, me and you.
Did you
Yeah.
have a
Maybe
power
there were more
bump
people
there?
there.
a what?
A power bump?
Right
We lost
here.
power for a flash. Freaked the dog out.
Did it?
I
Yeah,
don't think we're on the same circuit, do I?
probably not.
Talking about that power, remember when Edison approached us about the substation down here on Southern Road? What's the status of that? Are they still gonna do
I
that?
think it's in their future plans,
Okay.
if they get enough demand
I see.
to make it worthwhile.
All right. I thought that property of any place would be the best place, tucked it right along the expressway and
Yeah,
the overpass.
who knows? Stop
Palms
and
Road,
walk.
32 area.
No, right up here on Meldrum Road 94, with like a pie-shaped piece of property.
Right.
So they,
Okay, anybody else have anything?
Then I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll
Support?
support that.
Moved and supported to adjourn, all those in favor?
Aye,
Stand adjourned.
that was.
This is just.